Happy holidays, everyone, and welcome to a new kind of Greenville Gives. I'm Brock Letchworth, Public Information Officer for the City of Greenville. You know, 2020 has been a challenging year for all of us in and around the Emerald City. But as we move into the holiday season with safety precautions in mind, we want to bring you some of the traditions that we hope have made Greenville Gives a special event for you over the years. With that in mind, let's hear from a very special guest.
Ho, ho, ho! Hello, boys and girls of Greenville. I know COVID's putting restrictions on us this year, but your presence will be there on time. Happy holidays.
Thanks, Santa. And while receiving presents is great, Greenville Gives is really about giving. We have a number of local nonprofits that serve our community, and a few of them wanted to take some time to share their stories with you.
Hi, I'm Melissa Wheelton. I am the Development Director here at the Ronald McDonald House of Eastern North Carolina. At the Ronald McDonald House, we provide a temporary home, support, and access to medical care for families of sick and injured children who are receiving treatment in our area medical facilities. Ronald and I are very grateful for the support of our Pitt County and Greenville community, and we hope that when you consider giving this year, that you will consider giving to the Ronald McDonald House.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Tom Quigley, and I run Joy's Soup Kitchen down here in Greenville on Albemarle Avenue. I've been volunteering here for about 2 years, and in 2 years, I've really grown to love this place, and I want you guys to love it too. This past year has been hard on a lot of people, and we were going from serving 1,000 meals a month to last month alone we served 4,500 people out that door. The need to feed people has grown, and I can't do any of it without you guys. We have a staff of 2 here, and we run on volunteers, we run on donations. So if you can find it in your heart, find some time to lend us a hand over here physically, or if you can't do that, you know, checks work and much appreciated. And you can help us move mountains. Appreciate it.
Hi everyone, it's Kylene Dibble, the Executive Director of Parents for Public Schools of Pitt County. We are so excited to once again partner with the City of Greenville for Greenville Gives. As many of you may know, Parents for Public Schools is a local chapter of a national nonprofit that seeks to advance the role of families and communities in strengthening our public schools. We are excited to work with you this year as you give your time, your resources, and your understanding of public education, as well as your advocacy. We hope you have a wonderful holiday season. Thank you for all that you do for nonprofits across Greenville, but particularly Parents for Public Schools of Pitt County.
We're at the food bank here at Greenville, at the food bank of Central and Eastern North Carolina, and we really appreciate the community and our donors for supporting the food bank and all our neighbors who are experiencing food insecurity. Right now here at the food bank, we're absorbing a lot of food, but we also need folks' help in supporting this great effort. We have warehouse operations, trucks, fuels, drivers, delivering food to our local communities with the greatest need. Your support could really be appreciated, and we hope you'll consider giving as generously as possible. Your support is very much appreciated, and if you ever have an opportunity, bring your community group, your company, come on by and help volunteer, and also remember to contribute. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Those are truly wonderful stories, and we hope that all of you will keep them in mind and think about giving back to those in need this holiday season. Speaking of stories, what would Greenville Gives be without a Christmas story? Well, sit back, relax, and another special guest is going to share with you one of his favorite holiday traditions.
Hey, it's Mayor PJ Connelly, and I'm going to read "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hope that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, with visions of sugar plums dancing in their heads. and Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap, when out of the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave lustres of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he's whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wind hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opened his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was white as snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his fingers aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. That's it. Thank you for joining me for this book. I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Mayor Connelly. Some traditions never get old. Well, we hope you've enjoyed this virtual version of Greenville Gives. But don't forget that using proper safety precautions, you can still come to Uptown Greenville and view the JC's Christmas Parade, visit nonprofit donation sites, a holiday market, and selfie stations. For more information, contact the Greenville Recreation and Parks Department. And finally, we want to have everything ready for you, so we're going to cap off this virtual Greenville Gives with a countdown to our tree lighting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank all of you for joining us this year. Happy holidays from the City of Greenville.